Welcome to Basking in Radiance, celebrating your strengths and achievements. Just take a moment to find a comfortable position, allowing your body to relax and your mind to settle as you inhale and exhale. As you breathe, see if you can just allow yourself to ground into this moment. Noticing the natural rhythm of your breath. Tuning into your center with each rise and fall of your breath. Just feel the weight of your body being supported, resting on the surface underneath you. We're going to build on what we reflected last week, which was your small wins of the day. Today, we're going to just expand more and reflect on and celebrate your unique qualities and achievements, the building blocks of your self-worth. Often people are so much more than what they give themselves credit for. So in this meditation, we're going to take time to just recognize and embrace the best of who you are. I invite you to connect with a quiet, peaceful space within yourself. Perhaps you could imagine this space as a warm, radiant light, a light that reflects your strengths, talents, your inner beauty. Can you feel the warmth of its glow? Can you allow your light to grow brighter with each breath? Just shining this light on the best parts of who you are. As you bask in this warm light within you, can you bring to mind just one quality or strength that you admire in yourself? Perhaps it's your kindness, your intelligence, your insightfulness, your curiosity, your resilience, your artistry, whatever it is. Just what pops up in your mind right now as to just some quality that you appreciate about yourself or an accomplishment that you feel proud of. So if you want to, you can just focus on one achievement, big or small. It could be completing a challenging task, showing up for someone in need, or making it through a difficult day. Can you picture that moment in your mind and feel pride and satisfaction that it brought you? What other qualities or accomplishments come to mind? And maybe it's your creativity, your ability to listen deeply, the way that you bring joy to others. With each strength or achievement, notice what's happening inside you. How easy is it for you to add spark to the light that's within you? Or do you notice a voice, a critical voice, somehow diminishing what it is that you've achieved? It's okay just to notice. It's not easy for most people to bask in the radiance of who they are. So be gentle with yourself, however you are in this moment. Just be tender with yourself. So, what are you experiencing as you try to bask in your light? Just being in your radiance. What do you experience when you try to feel pride and gratitude and the joy that can come from recognizing all that you are? Remember, you don't need to compare yourself with others or justify anything. You each have qualities and achievements that are yours, that you can own, that you can celebrate. Can you consider how your strengths and accomplishments have shaped your life and have touched the lives of those around you? Can you feel the deep truth of how you've brightened not only your own path, but the paths of others with your light? Perhaps you can think of the people in your life who you've touched and what they've said to you in gratitude. As we wind down this meditation, let's return to your breath, allowing yourself to feel gratitude for what you've reflected on today. I'm grateful for your presence, for the light that I truly see in each of you. Just know that your radiance is always within you, just ready to guide and support you and illuminate the path for others as well. When you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and toes and gradually open your eyes. Thank you for taking this time to celebrate who you are with me. And if you'd like, you can take some time after this meditation just to jot down what came up for you, just your qualities and achievements that came to mind, and keep growing this list. You know, in our community, we have, as your exercise for the week, it's writing down 100 positives about yourself. And most people can't do it in one sitting, but you just keep adding to it and ask people who know you what they appreciate about you. I want to welcome Kate and Banu. I haven't seen you in a long, long time. I'm glad that you joined, and it's really great to see you. What came up for you? If you could write in chat or just talk out loud about qualities and accomplishments that really are the cornerstone of who you are.
Well, Mavis, I'd like to actually talk. I usually chat.
Please, Phyllis.
Persistence is what came up for me because I finished my book.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 7 years, but it's
7 years. You want to tell us the title?
so it's a book about my career and all of the interesting people that I met along my career. And I'm a nurse in Seattle, and there's a lot of wonderful things that happened in Seattle starting back in '69. Yes, I'm old, but I'm here to tell about it. Anyway, I have section about students. And so there was one particular student that she and I shared an empathy and an intuition about patients. And for her, it was very disturbing. Anyway, I put that in the book, and then I sent the passage to her saying, "May I use your name?" And here's what I said. And she just emailed me back last night. And she was, to what you were saying, what we bring to people. She was just so sweet and kind in this very long email. So,
I'm glad that you're allowing yourself to bask in that. It's a
yeah,
huge accomplishment to persist in writing a book for 7 years. And I've been part of that journey with you, and I really celebrate this huge
thank you.
accomplishment with you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And thanks for speaking up.
Hi,
Kate,
Mavis.
reliable. Hold on just one second. Reliable was able to lead the family through your sister's funeral. I'm really sorry for your loss, Kate. Resilience for dermatology surgeries. That's what I'm really glad you're here, Kate. Isabel?
Yeah, so as you were talking, a tear came down my eyes, and that's really, I think, if I'm celebrating myself, is my sense of empathy that I have, and my ability. I truly love to celebrate people. So it's I think that's who I am. It's I don't know, sometimes I don't feel like I'm often very capable in lots of things, but to be able to listen and to see people and to, yeah, so so yeah, that's who I am.
You're very loving and kind and generous.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And I've noticed your empathy. It's very deep, yes.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you? Banu, what a treat.
Hi, I was writing, but I can also talk. Hi, maybe it's such a long time.
Yes.
Oh, and I can read what I was about to send. Can say, in general, loving and kind, being a loving and kind person. That's what I think I am in general, which yeah, so I'm just going to leave it there because I sometimes think that's not
loving
a
and
great
kind.
thing.
You're exuding
Mm.
loving and kindness and warmth right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
David, you're looking really serious. What do you want to say? You just had this huge accomplishment. Can you, yeah.
Yeah, I was writing the chat. That's why I was probably looking serious, but just kind of reflecting on the resilience in being able to kind of go through challenges and, in a way, celebrate the challenges.
Mm.
Like, just because it's challenging for me, it doesn't always have to be negative, but I can celebrate that in that challenge. I think that's resilient. So I thought that was coming up for me today.
Resilience. Yeah. Diane just probably had to answer the door, but Diane, if you can hear me, that's resilience for you as well. And Shweta, what comes to mind for you?
Yeah, I was thinking about my optimism and my hope. I really
Mm.
feel that today. And also, my closest friend tells me that I'm very wholesome, which I resisted to. But then she talked about how I just don't seem to be touched by such by the like cynicism that a lot of people have.
Mm.
And she thinks it's a really beautiful quality. And I actually am starting to understand what she means by that. Even though I've had the difficult experiences, of course, I really still feel very hopeful and optimistic for myself and
Mm.
all of us, and for her especially too, with some things that are going on in her life. So I think I think we need those people. I'm starting to see, and I'm happy to be one of them.
That's really wholesome, as in not being cynical. That's beautiful. Valerie.
Well, this morning I was thinking of doing this meditation. I think I'm extremely curious about people and things in life in general. Even too much sometimes. It takes me everywhere. But I think it's one of my great quality, and resilience as well, and loving. I think I would add this too.
Curious, resilient, and loving.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
That's how I'm.
I'm just so happy you all joined this meditation, and it lights me up to see your light. And for those of you who are watching or listening on YouTube, please write in comments what your best qualities are, and I will respond. So thank you again for joining me today.